these are what is happening at Chelsea Football Club. After our win against Fulham, we were all drawn into excitement. We were assessing the match, checking the events that happened in the match, especially Enzo Fernandez, who was booed by the fans. I can understand why the fans booed him. The speculation around him forcing a move to Manchester City. So it has made the fans to have hate on him. You understand? So I can understand them. Enzo Fernandez, everybody knows that he's forcing a move to Manchester City. He wants to reconnect with Enzo Maresca, who wants him desperately to replace Rodri, who had joined Barcelona. So the fee is on Manchester table. Chelsea has given them the other time they had given them opportunity to sign him, which they failed to sign him at 120 million. So they have now prepared to come again, which Chelsea asking price is going for 145 million plus add-ons. So you can see Chelsea are in full control of the transfer. So it's left for the Enzo Fernandez and his camp to find a solution for themselves and join Enzo Maresca at Manchester City. On the other hand, Buddy Shield has joined Napoli on loan, on a season-long loan. He has joined them. It's a good it's a good move for him. So he have to go there to develop himself because he's not playing well at Chelsea. So he has no reason to be there. I think Napoli would be a suitable place for him to showcase what he has. The tempo there is lower than Premier League, so he has enough space to showcase what he has at Napoli. Good move for him, and congratulations to him. On the other side, Delap, Nottingham Forest has agreed to pay 45 million plus add-ons on Delap. Imagine, but wait though. Chelsea management, how did you guys manage to persuade these guys to bring this kind of money? You have packaged Delap in a way that made Nottingham Forest to feel that Delap is the new R9. Imagine Delap, who was struggling at Chelsea, to even score few goals at Chelsea in full season. I'm happy. I'm happy that he's making that move, because let him go to Nottingham Forest is a club that can allow him, that will give him that chance to to improve and all of that. Is a good move for him. There, the fans are not wanting too much, unlike Chelsea, that the fans will be wanting you to be doing well every season, every minute to be bringing out your best. So there he has enough time to showcase what he has at Nottingham Forest. That's a big money. Someone that we bought from Ipswich for 30 million. We are now making extra 20 on it. That's a good business. These American guys, they are good. They are good in business. You understand? Chelsea has never sold a player at lower rates. They will find a way to package it, put one or two things. You that want to buy them, you'll be like, oh, more this money they are putting, I can do it. And you end up buying it. I like their business acumen is very, very high, and I like it about them. Congratulations to Delap. You go there and flourish. You do well. I'm happy you are making this move. It's a club that can give you chance to develop. Congrats to you. On the other hand, Tosin, I've not heard anything about Tosin. Is Tosin, are they working on that way to find a club for Tosin? I'm happy that the management are seeing what the fans are seeing. When the fans complain, you listen to them to know what the problem they are having. If they are pointing at this player, that this player is not playing well, look into it, because they are the one watching. Even though most of them are not in the stadium watching closely with the play, but the view from afar, see how things are, analyze the game and see who needs to go and who needs to come in. You understand? So Tosin, if they are finding a new club for you, that's a fantastic move, because Chelsea is above you. You are not doing anything at Chelsea. The few matches you have played, you have not improved. So you need to find a club to go. You understand? So we don't need you at Chelsea. I'm sorry to say it, but if you want to go to a Premier League, if you really want to stay in Premier League, you and your camp should find a club in the Premier League so you can stay within and play your game. So anything that happens, I wish you luck. Tosin, and the other side, Mudryk. Mudryk, they are fighting closely to Leeds United. They are working on that way to get his signature at the club. They want him on loan. It has always been agreed that Modric will go in the Premier League team. You understand? He will stay within the Premier League to get his match fitness back. So he needs to be in a good shape. And I think Leeds is a perfect place for him. He needs to go there because the way they play, they have wingers that has space. So that's the kind of club Modric will fit in. So I wish him well if he finally goes to Leeds. It's a very good move for him. On the other side, who again? Gittins. I think who Gittins is, he's he will not be leaving because Alonso is counting on him. I think he has a very minor issue. That has been the reason he has not been featuring, but he will be staying with us and show us what he has. And Lavia, I like the way they are integrating Lavia in the team. You understand? Alonso really want to build with him. You understand? The first match we had against Fulham, he was there. He played for the first half and few minutes. I like the way he wants to build. It's late for him to impress the coach because injury made him. He was absent in so many games with injuries last season and other seasons. So this season, Alonso, he's convincing Alonso that he's ready to play, and the way he's going, he'll be integrating him into the team. He'll be, be a full member of the team. But will not be surprised that next match he will still start him. You understand? So I like Lavia as a player. Just that his injury is getting out of hand. But this season, I think he's strong to battle it out. To reclaim his position in the squad, which is a very nice one. On the other hand, Chelsea, we need a goalkeeper. We really need a goalkeeper. Sanchez is not a keeper that can win us trophies. You understand? Premier League is changing. A lot of people are, changing in different positions. We need a keeper. Martinez is there, languishing. So we need to get a keeper that can put an end to this keeper wars we're having at Chelsea. You understand? We need a goalkeeper. Sanchez is not. It cannot give us that link that can help us to cleanse the league, because this season we are coming heavily for the league. We are not giving anybody chance. So Sanchez really need to be changed. He made minor errors that can be corrected. That cannot even happen. Watch against Fulham. He put us under a lot of pressure. Those guys will be scoring and he will be at the back messing everything up. So and it's not new. He has been doing it oftentimes. So it's not something that is new. So he needs to, something needs to be changed. Tobali and Ebali, if you guys are listening to us, we need a keeper. The fans are asking for a keeper. So make sure you get it for us so that we will know that our squad are great. You understand? We know that our squad are great. Please get us a keeper. Martinez is a perfect keeper for us. Get him for us. We are good to go. You understand? So we are hoping for the new upcoming match. The guys are training well. They are preparing greatly for the match, and then we hope to have a very good result. So once it approaches, we'll give the preview. Tell you the people that will be available and all of that. So see you then.